Lionel Messi, and that is a massive let-off.
مش ممكن.
Percy is off. The strongest official you can put down. This is supposed to be.
The 2023-24 La Liga season has only seen 4 games, but Barcelona is already considering filing an official protest against referee decisions that favored Real Madrid and were detrimental to them. But looking back, Barcelona has been formally charged with corruption by Spanish prosecutors. This is as a result of Barca reportedly paying millions of euros over a number of years to a business that belonged to the vice-chairman of the Spanish Football Officiating Committee. In light of this information, we're examining 5 of the most contentious refereeing decisions made during Barca games. Chelsea vs Barcelona, May 2009. Probably one of Barcelona and Chelsea's most recognizable and memorable matches is this one. After a scoreless draw in the first leg at Camp Nou, everything was still up for grabs in the second leg at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League semi-final. Michael Essien's goal after just 9 minutes gave Chelsea the lead, but what came afterwards was incredible. Chelsea was in control from the start. The first significant incident of the game occurred when Florent Malouda defeated Dani Alves down the left side. A free kick was given just outside the box after Alves took down the French player there. The situation for the Blues worsened when the referee ruled that Didier Drogba's apparent knockdown by Eric Abidal in the penalty area was not illegal. Chelsea would have received a penalty kick and Barcelona would have gone down to 10 men had a foul been called. After an hour, the whistler made another error, but this time it went in Chelsea's favour. Replays revealed that Nicolas Anelka had dived before Abidal was penalised for his tackle on the Blues forward. The worst choice was made at the end of the game. Anelka's shot inside the box was obviously handled by Gerard Piqué, as the Spaniard later acknowledged, but no more credit was granted. Andres Iniesta scored an incredible goal for Barca in stoppage time, which was the only time they had a shot on goal the whole game. Through the use of away goals, this assured their advancement to the final. Drogba, Michael Ballack, and John Terry all confronted the referee at the conclusion of the game as a result of the anger this provoked within the Chelsea camp. Barcelona vs Arsenal, March 2011. With a comfortable 2-1 lead from the first leg of their round of 16 match, Arsenal headed to the Camp Nou in command. In the first half, Lionel Messi gave the Blaugrana the game's opening goal, and then Sergio Busquets scored an own goal to give the Gunners the lead in the match once more. Disaster came for Arsène Wenger and his team just 3 minutes after Busquets' own goal. After the referee blew the whistle for offside, star player Robin van Persie was given a second caution for trying to take a shot. The Dutchman expressed his confusion at the outcome to the referee, saying that the tremendous crowd noise prevented him from hearing the whistle. Barcelona won the game 3-1, moving on to the next round as a result. Van Persie was forced off the field of play. Real Madrid vs Barcelona, April 2011. Real Madrid's Pepe received a dubious red card in the first leg of the semi-finals during the same Champions League season as the infamous Van Persie red card. A number of off-the-ball incidents occurred throughout the tense game, and Barcelona's backup goalkeeper was even dismissed for an altercation on the sidelines. Pepe was given a straight red card shortly after that. The judgment enraged Los Blancos since Dani Alves dove and the Portuguese defender barely made touch with the fullback. Jose Mourinho was subsequently sent to the stands for contesting the referee's ruling, further aggravating the situation for the hosts. Barcelona then advanced to the 2010-11 Champions League final after scoring 2 away goals and drawing 1-1 in the return leg. Barcelona vs Atletico Madrid, April 2016. The first leg of Barcelona's Champions League quarter-final match versus Atletico Madrid was when the refereeing dispute in this case occurred. The visitors took an early lead thanks to Fernando Torres, but in the 35th minute, the Spaniard received a second yellow card. The offence, a poorly timed tackle on Busquets, was harsh, but the outcome was up for question. However, this choice was not the focus of the dispute. Luis Suarez obviously kicked Juanfran in the first half, but nothing happened. Following another red card offence, throwing his hand in Felipe Luis' face, the Uruguayan was then given a yellow card. Suarez scored twice despite not having a right to be on the pitch, giving Barca a 2-1 victory that evening. Atleti won the second leg 2-0 to progress to the final, meaning the Blaugrana's happy ending wasn't this time. Barcelona vs PSG, March 2017. One of the most contentious games in the competition's history, it's sure to be remembered for that. Barcelona enjoyed a 2-goal lead at the interval, but things got crazy in the second half. Following Thomas Meunier's foul on Neymar, Messi increased the lead to 3 goals with a penalty, but Edinson Cavani later gave the Parisians a 1-goal advantage. Then, it was evident that Javier Mascherano had brought down Angel Di Maria in the box. He later acknowledged doing so, but surprisingly, no penalty was assessed. Just minutes remained, and Barca appeared to be facing an impossibility with a 5-3 aggregate score. Neymar's free kick in the 88th minute gave the hosts a second. Suarez was brought down with barely any touch, and Barca was subsequently given a penalty. After Neymar successfully converted the penalty kick, Sergi Roberto added another in the last seconds of play to secure a 6-5 overall victory and go to the quarter-finals. Over 200,000 people signed an online petition started by incensed spectators calling for a repeat of the game. But it was in vain, as the Blaugrana qualified for the round of 8. There are also more teams that were given preferential treatment by the officials, just like Barcelona was. Which further team videos do you guys want to see next? Please let us know in the remarks. Adios until then.